occasion. As you all know, we're here to honor a true icon in our community and in our kines, Cabby Cabasso.
Probably, yeah. He's Scottish.
Cabasso has been doing what he's been doing for almost 60 years. God bless him, and I hope you do it for another 60. He's better now than he's ever been before. Before we get the show on the road and before we get the night started, we have a treat for all of you tonight.
Elliot, smile.
We have 2 groups of children ready to perform for all of you. Our first group, please give the kids your attention. Our first group of children that we have performing for you tonight as a special treat is a class run by our own Mr. Varon. These boys have been studying.
Jeffrey, and Hazzan assisted by Elie and Eli Zion.
These boys have been studying all year with Morris Mishnayot, and they've tonight prepared a special presentation to incorporate what they've learned with the Hazzanut that we're trying to teach them here. After these boys perform, we have one other group performing. That's Mosseri's boys Hazzanut class. They're going to sing a special pizmon written tonight for Cabby by Dr. Matalon. So please, if you're in the front, try to sit down so everybody can see. Give these kids your undivided attention. Thank you.
Eli, look at him.
Hazzanut class with Mr. Mosseri. Joe, turn around, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Please give them your attention. They're singing a pizmon that was written by Dr. Matalon, special for this occasion for Cabasso. You'll see a copy of the pizmon on your tables, on the small white cards. Feel free to sing along. Please give the kids your attention.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to an evening that promises to be very exciting and a great tribute to a great man. We, the members and friends of Beth Torah, have come out tonight, Cabby, to honor you. Our original and our senior Hazzan, for representing us so meaningfully in prayer these past 60 years, and to celebrate with you the occasion of your 90th birthday. It has been our great good fortune for those of us on the board and we as a kahal to have had and continue to have the privilege of being associated with and inspired by Mr. Isaac Cabasso, the ideal Hazzan with the sweetest of voices. Cabby is a direct link to our past through his authentic renditions of our time-hallowed melodies and customs. Perhaps the grandest trait Cabby possesses is the most significant and most elusive quality prescribed for the model Shaliach Tzibur, the love and respect of his kahal. The quintessential human being with a pleasantness of demeanor, a humility of soul, an absence of pretense, Cabby can be legitimately described as a true gentleman among gentlemen. He personifies and exemplifies the hallmarks of our great congregation: friendship, peace, tradition. During a recent conversation, Cabby related that he's thankful that God, throughout his life, has always blessed him with his beloved wife Claire, Aleha Shalom, with his children, with his friends, his job, and this kahal. I'm sure that's all true. But speaking for this congregation, it is us, Cabby, who have been blessed by your presence, by your talent, by your character. So tonight is a most fitting tribute, nay, a celebration of a great man with great midot and a great voice thrown in, who luckily landed in our midst and stayed for 60 years. Now, Cabby, I'm sure all present join me in thanking you and in asking Borei Olam to continue showering you with his many blessings and to extend to you our most sincere and best wishes on your 90th birthday. Abadie Oshim. Now it's my privilege to introduce to you Rabbi Azancot, the senior rabbi of Beth Torah.
Shavua Tov. Dear Uncle Cabby. By the way, for the one who don't know, he's truly my uncle. One day, and this is a true story, one day before the wedding of my daughter, I came to Uncle Cabby and I told him, listen, I don't have family here around. I have a very distant family somewhere in Queens. I'm looking to someone to adopt me. Can I adopt you as my uncle, and can you adopt me as your nephew? And he said yes! You don't know. Uncle Cabby, true story, right? You are an inspiration. I'm watching you while Ike was talking. And actually he was talking about you, and immediately you string. It's not about me. This is Uncle Cabby truly. Humility. Ricky Rudy said it beautifully. He said the ratio between the talent and the humility has nothing to compare. And it's true, if you want to encapsulate our dear Yitzhak Cabasso, Anava, that encapsulates all other traits of characters. You are an inspiration for me, and obviously for everybody here. Your manners, your etiquette, Derech Eretz kadma la Torah. That's your lesson of life to me. Derech Eretz, always greeting people first with a beautiful smile, have always a little sense of humor to say in a line. This is Uncle Cabby. You are a chain in the transmission, the Sefer. And truly, it's not only the voice, not only the mandina, not only the nigun, it's the way. There is a culture, there is a taste, there is a smell to all this. And you captivate it and you are able to transmit it to the next generation. That is a great bridge. You have a big responsibility. As the main Hazzan in our synagogue, you carry us in your shoulders and you're bringing our tefillot to Borei Olam, representing us. What an honor that a person like you is doing that. Really, you're leading us. You're leading us in all the sense of the word. What more important of tefillot? Opening heaven. You're leading us with love, with warmth, as a charismatic leader, cool, talented, creative, magnetic, authentic, engaging, with a lot of wisdom, a giver, compassionate, and most of everything, friendly. A true friend. Everybody here feels, doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter the difference of age, a true member of your family. So first of all, I want to thank you in the name of all this congregation, but as a member of the family, for accepting me there. Thank you very much, Uncle Cabby. Yehi Ratzon, that for many, 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 many more years together and having your tefillah together.
We owe a hakarat hatov, an acknowledgement to Yehezkel Zion, who came aboard 26 years ago. At that time, Cabby was the only Hazzan doing all Shabbat prayers and all holiday prayers every day. And as he was getting on, we were afraid that actually what we wanted to do was prolong his career. So we decided to get an additional associate Hazzan. So of course there were a lot of minuses along with that, a lot of concerns that we had with egos involved, with schedule of rotation, who goes first and all that. I'm happy to report that for the past 26 years, there has never been one, Baruch Hashem, conflict between these two. There wasn't one bad word between the two. There wasn't only respect that we needed. So for that, to Yehezkel and of course the Cabby. Next speaker is Rabbi Elie Abadie, the spiritual leader of the Safra congregation in Manhattan.
Thank you very much. It gives me great pleasure and an honor to be here with all of you. And especially to pay tribute to a master, a teacher, a friend, and a role model, Mr. Isaac Cabasso. Mr. Cabasso is Amud HaShira VeHazimra HaHalabi, the authentic pillar of the singing and poetry of this Halabi community. That's correct. A true authentic, an authenticity that you can only find it from people that have been born there, even though Mr. Cabasso was not born there. I had the privilege and the honor of meeting Mr. Cabasso 30 years ago, I would say. I was just a very, very young rabbi who enjoyed Hazzanut very much, son of a rabbi and a Hazzan at the same time. And at that time, I was invited to participate in the Bakashot project and the Mosseri Menuha singing that Dr. Morris and Linda Shama were at that time in charge of that at the Sephardic Community Center. And I was, of course, the youngest of all elders, really giants amongst the pizmonim of this community. As a young 20-something years old, I was able to appreciate and learn from Mr. Cabasso the beautiful really Zimra that reminded me of my own father, Balad Shmi Halav Shalom. A true, authentic Halabi Zimra, Veshira, and of course, all the Bakashot that he sang them so beautifully in that project. It really gives me a great pleasure to be here tonight and be able to celebrate with you. Later on, of course, I had the pleasure of being here in Congregation Beth Torah for 4 years and enjoy of his Hazzanut for even more steady and continuous time, and truly inspiring, as you have inspired so many people. You have inspired me to continue learning and growing in the Hazzanut and learning the Bakashot and the Mosseri Menuha, and truly an honor to be here with you. As Pirkei Avot say, Ben Tish'im Lashuach, I would say, Al Tikra Lashuach Ela Lasuach. Lasuach from Siha, as the Pasuk says, Vayesei Yishak Lasuach Basadeh Lifnot Areb. Yishak Abinu went out to converse, and Hachamim say, En Siha Ela Tefillah. So this celebration is not a retirement celebration, it's the beginning of the continuous tefillah that you're going to do, the beautiful shira v'zimra that you're going to do, that you'll continue to inspire so many people as you have done so far for the last 60 years. As Hacham said, for another 60 years, Be'ezrat Hashem Yitbarach. I conclude by saying that I brought a song with me. If there is time, I'll sing it later, but I know it's one of the songs that you enjoy very, very much, that you used to sing yourself. Melech Hadur Ruhi Be'ilbi, Chayef A'ol Ili Fi Elbi, that I've heard you sing many, many, many years ago, and was inspired also. So, Ad 120 Shana, Saha wal Afiyah, Koach, Gebura, and continue inspiring our community and many peoples to come. Amen.
We're going to move on to the entertainment portion of the program. It's coming now. Wants me to warm up the Professor Mohammed Hurdle Tawil. Wants me to warm up the crowd. So, quick story. I come home from work one night this week. I come home from work one night this week. My dear Sharon asked me, "What do you want to do tonight?" I said, "Nothing." She said, "You did that last night." I said, "I didn't finish." Professor Mohammed Hurdle Tawil.
You're all wondering how well I played it, violin, right?
What?
Let me tell you how well I played. I was once performing in Brooklyn College, Walt Whitman Theater, 2,700 people. No, not for me, Britney Spears was the headliner. I was just there. But I had a solo piece. I was playing an Irish lullaby with a lot of feeling. You can't, really making the violin sing, And I couldn't believe I see a woman in the balcony, tears dripping down her face, and I couldn't help it. I walked up, I put the violin down, I says, "Are you Irish?" She said, "No, I'm a violinist." story, by the way, my story is the truth. I don't know why they picked me for this job. I hate Hazanim. And more, I hate Cabby. And I tell you why I hate Hazanim and Cabby in particular. They say every single word. Crazy. You know how long that adds to the phrase? Anyway, I don't think that Cabby was always a great Hazzan. When he started out, I think it was after World War I or World War II. He went to the great Hazzan, Gabriel Shrem, for advice. You know, he's a young man starting out. And he wanted a little advice, and he asked the question, what should I do with my hands when I'm singing? He said, well, let me hear you sing first. So he sung for about 2-3 minutes, giving it his best. And Gabriel Hashem says, what you do with your hands, cover your mouth. Yes, Cabby, really. True story. I know Cabby for about maybe 35 years, 40, I don't know how long. And it's amazing how he looks so the same. He looks exactly the same. Old. But anyhow, no kidding. I asked him, how do you keep looking so young, God bless you? He says, I hang around with older people. And Yom Kippur, you all remember a year ago or 2 years ago, he was collapsing and he was being dehydrated. And he went to, it was during the intermission, he goes to Rabbi Azancot's office. And he sees Rabbi Azancot eating and drinking. It's not Rabbi Azancot, anyhow, it's eating and drinking. And he asked him, I'm dehydrated. I want to use Rabbi Abadie. What? He's going to go away. You'll say him. And he's drinking and singing, and he took out the, I don't know what the hell he did. And it's Cabby, can I eat something? He said, that's for Shalom. It's Yom Kippur. What are you, crazy? He said, well, what about you? He said, I didn't ask anybody. Anyhow, when Cabby was younger, he still wasn't married, he was courting Claire, may she rest in peace. He was courting her, he wanted to impress her, so he took her to see Frank Sinatra in the 500 Club in Atlantic City. Unbelievable. After the show, he goes to a diner, kosher diner. I don't know where the hell the kosher diner in Atlantic City. Anyhow, he goes, he puts Claire in the booth, he saw Frank Sinatra there, and he puts Claire in the booth and he goes over to Frank. And Frank hates fans, you know, he doesn't like to. Frank, could you do me a favor? I love this girl very much and I want to marry her. Can you come over and just say, hi, Cabby? And he says, okay, kid, you got it. About 10 minutes later, Frank Sinatra goes over to the table and says, hi, Cabby. You know what the Cabby says? Frank, can't you see I'm busy? Cabby, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and sincerely how much I love you, and I feel all the other was just a little joke. I want to really thank you how I feel today and how the man you made me today, very depressed. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Herman. Another tidbit that probably nobody except the people on the board know is that Cabby never asked for a salary, never had a contract negotiation, and was always happy and satisfied and pleased with whatever the committee decided to give him as a resolution. And then Yehezkel came. We're all speaking about we're all speaking about Cabby and his link to the past. Right now, it's my pleasure to introduce one of Cabby's students linked to our future, Mr. Eli Mizrachi.
Thank you, Ike. It's not so difficult to follow the rabbis, but to follow Hurdle, that was really funny. But 60 years, Cabby, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm getting old. It's a real honor for me tonight to be speaking because it isn't every day that a student gets the zechut to speak publicly about his teacher. Around 1994, Cabby had asked Joey Hannon and myself to please come to shul every Sunday morning, and that after shul, he'd like to teach us makamat and Hazzanut. Although we were only young teenagers, Joey and I were ecstatic, because to us, Cabby was just a legend. One of the best and most respected Hazzanim in all of our community, had volunteered his own time to pass his art to the next generation, and he chose us. Don't clap until you hear me be a Hazzan. The classes went on for over 2 years, and every week he would record the classes and give us homework to work on certain things. Each makam perfectly broken down. He taught us the pizmonim as well that pertain to each makam so we could effectively use those songs in the prayers. I remember sometimes not doing my homework, and even though it was so obvious, Cabby always had nice things and berachot at the tip of his tongue for me and for Joey. And then unfortunately, our time got cut short when he started going to Florida. But in those 2 years, Cabby he didn't only manage to teach us the proper way of Hazzanut, done in the perfect Halabi tradition, but he was also a role model of what a Hazzan should be like on and off the teva. I would even dare to say that his voice and style, although so beautiful, and of course my favorite, are not even his best quality. I would say it's the caliber of man that Cabby is, along with his sweet voice, that truly makes him the best. He always conducts himself with respect for the entire kahal. I can never remember a time when he wasn't with a big smile or a quick joke at the tip of his tongue. What can I say? There's no doubt that those few years that I was privileged to learn under you were probably some of the best years of my childhood, of my teenage years especially. I always had appreciation of Arabic music, makamat, pizmonim, but you had this way of just bringing it out of us and just extracting it out of us, and it took my appreciation to the tefillah, my kavanah, to a different level. Understanding, understanding the makam and how you broke it down for us was just perfect. Just everything clicked. It always made sense. It's really, there's no question that the way how I pray today is really because of your influence on my life. And it's because of you that I could pass it along to my family. I sing with them every night, and they ask me how I learned all these pizmonim, and you're the answer I give them every single night. I just want to say happy birthday. Abadie wa ashrin, as-saha wal afiyah. Continue another 60 years to just, till 120 that you should be strong, steadfast, to serve us, and, help the kahal serve Borei Olam. And thank you for everything you did for me personally, for the kahal as a whole, and for the community in general. I really appreciate it.
On an evening like this, we would be remiss if we didn't mention our founding Rabbi Zvulun Lieberman, Alayhi Shalom, Zecher Tzaddik Levracha. He built the shul and it created an atmosphere that we're able to have an evening like this, and it behooves us to pay tribute to Rabbi Lieberman as well. Thank you. Now I'm going to call on one of Cabby's grandchildren, Tzvi Jonas.
Yesterday,
Hold the microphone. Take it out. Hold it.
Yesterday, during my rounds as a physician in the hospital, I walked into one of my patient's rooms to give him a gift that I hoped would help get him through his first chemotherapy treatment. The gift was an adult coloring book. And for those of you who don't know, adult coloring books are all the rage these days for helping people relax and de-stress. And after giving him this gift, for which he accepted, I sat beside him to learn more about him as a person. As he began to tell me more about his life and some of the challenges he had faced, he mentioned how his life would have been different had he not had a role model, or had he had a role model. And this caused me to reflect on how lucky I was to have you, Grandpa. I always knew I was lucky to have Grandpa, my role model, but hearing such words from my patient really highlighted this. So I want to take a moment now to share with you what are exactly those qualities that make you so special. Well, first, he's really cool. For example, not too long ago, Grandpa and I went to a jazz concert. And after a wonderful presentation, as we were walking to the car, we realized that our bladders were full. So instead of trekking all the way back to the club to use their bathroom, we decided to find a tree that was in desperate need of some hydration. Second, he's humble. In fact, regarding tonight's event, he conveyed to me that he did not want to be made a big deal of. And while we all know how talented he is musically, you'll never hear him singing his own praises. Third, he's hardworking and dedicated to our family, to his friends, to the community, and to this congregation. And as was mentioned in the last speech, and many of you know, during that Yom Kippur episode where he had fainted during his leading of services, feeling that his health wasn't so robust, he mentioned to the family that this would be his last. And clearly, this didn't stop him. Fourth, he has an incredible memory for details. And he has near perfect timing, which makes him an incredible storyteller. And I love listening to Grandpa tell stories about when he was in the Navy, stories of when he worked as a salesman, and sharing memories of Grandma Claire, whom he loved deeply. A love shown in many ways, and most touchingly in the way he cared for her through her long illness. Fifth, he's trustworthy. Although I'm still waiting for that Ferrari that you promised me
during my bar mitzvah 20 years ago. And so last night, as I walked out of the hospital, I looked up at the sky. It was a perfectly clear sky. You could see the stars. And I thought of how lucky I was, for all of these reasons and more, to have my own personal star. A star that has always helped me navigate my small universe. And so, Grandpa Isaac, thank you for being that bright and ever-present star.
We also want to acknowledge the presence of one of our original founding fathers, Izzy Shama, and Elie. Thank you, Izzy, for coming. Great to see you. This is what you left behind. This is what you built. This is what you left behind. Thank you. Mazeh. When we changed the lettering of the facade on the building, we had letters that were taken off, and through the generosity of the Sutton family, we had a new sign put up. Those old letters that were on the original facade of the building, it's got to be 50 years, we saved them, and on special occasions, such as this, we give one letter to an honoree. Tonight, Franco is going to do just that to honor Cabby.
It's my honor. I know my friends sitting on the back table are probably expecting a rhyme, because that's what I usually do when I I'm asked to speak. So I was thinking about doing a rhyme, and when I do a rhyme, I usually put buzzwords down. And I started to put the buzzwords, and I said they're so impressive that a rhyme will not do justice. So I just want to read off some of the buzzwords that I listed. A gentleman's gentleman, handsome, good-looking. What's the difference between good-looking and handsome? Handsome's appearance. Good-looking is looking at everybody with a good eye. Distinguished, well-dressed, humble, modest, pleasant, melodic, patient, never ever saw him get angry, sweet, and what a sweet voice. There is no moment that I enjoy throughout the whole year when we have the Ne'ilah prayer in this shul, with Yehezkel Zion, Isaac Cabasso, and whoever the third person is, at one time Rabbi Abadie, Emmanuel, Jack Janani, whoever it was, there's no moment like that ever, anywhere. Aged gracefully, admired, and most of all, loved by all. So, please come up. Our President Jeffrey Dweck and Eddie Hidary, who were very much involved in putting this night together, told me that the lettering on the letter is very small and you're a little old, so they prepared a sheet for me with the lettering. And really it's my honor to be able to present this to you tonight. The letter C for Cabasso. I want to read the inscription. A Beth Torah letter presented to Hazzan Isaac Cabasso. Shirur lo, zameru lo, sihu bechol nifleotav. Purity of heart, integrity, serenity, goodness, wisdom, yirat shamayim, ahava. Our sages tell us that a Hazzan must not only have a voice to inspire, but with him have the traits. As our messenger before the Almighty, appropriate to that holy task, Isaac, you embody these traits and more. From our earliest days as a kahal, you engaged the Creator on our behalf with such unconditional love, amity, and devotion that we are forever grateful to Him. That our paths aligned and remained intertwined for 6 decades. Your voice, truly a wonder, reflects the spiritual beauty within you. And we pray that you will continue to inspire us for many years to come.
Thank you all for your kind words, and thank you all for being here tonight. I especially want to thank everyone who helped put this beautiful evening together. The entire committee, Rabbi Azancot, Yehezkel Zion and his orchestra, and many others. I am humbled by the number of people that made the effort to be here tonight. From the very first prayer that I was invited to Hazzan here, and for every prayer during the many years since, I have always considered it to be a privilege to be a Shaliach Tzibur, your representative. I remember clearly when I received the call from Ralph Tawil inviting me to come to Club 100 to be the Hazzan. At the time, I was no longer a Hazzan at Benim Magen David, where I had prayed for 2 years. I realized from my first visit here that this synagogue was different, and that this community was the one that I wanted to be a part of. There was something special here, a culture, evident right from the beginning, one of respect, a warm camaraderie, evident in the way every person treated me and treated one another. It was there at the very beginning, and it has carried through until today. I have fond memories of my early years here with my very good friends, Rabbi Zebulun Lieberman, Mr. Saul Tawil, alav shalom, and Mo Gindi, and Rabbi David Tawil, and many more memories of the committee members, rabbis, and Hazzanim that have served our shul for over the many years. I am often asked, where did I learn all our Syrian melodies? Being born here in America, how is it that I was able to accumulate so many songs, so many makamat, so many melodies that I use in the prayers? I give credit to my father. When I was a young boy growing up, I didn't realize how much knowledge my father imparted to me just by sitting me down with him and my brother, Eli, after Friday night dinner and during Mazeh on Shabbat. To sing some songs. I never imagined that I would be tapping into that knowledge for so many years to come. I know this evening is intended to thank me for my contributions to the shul, but I feel compelled to share what the shul and all of you have given and continue to give to me. A place where my talents are nurtured and appreciated, so much so that I always feel honored to represent this community in prayer. A place where I am respected and loved. This is the reason I walked the walk from Bensonhurst for my first 2 years, and why I keep walking the walk from Avenue P whenever I am in Brooklyn. For me, this is and has always been a labor of love. I feel both lucky and blessed that I am able to call this my shul and to be a part of this community. God bless you all. And God bless Beth Torah. God bless Israel. And God bless America. Yes.
Your attention, please. Uncle Cabby, the rabbi was saying that you adopted him as his uncle. It's the other way around with us. I adopted you as my uncle. And this is a special song for you tonight. Uncle Cabby, I didn't know this song before tonight, not well at least. And there aren't many people that I'd learn a song for in about a half hour. I do have lyrics and notes on the lyrics, but this one's for you.
So I face the final curtain, my friend. I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you know, when I bit off more than I can chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've read, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, no, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of who feels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Happy birthday to you.
A night as magnificent as this comes through the hard work and dedication of many people. Without going through all the names, we need to single out Mr. Eddie Hidary, who put a tremendous amount of time and effort and caring to put the evening together. So we thank him, we thank the sponsors, we thank Sully Haber, we thank the Rabbi, we thank everybody for all the time and effort they put in. It was a magnificent night. Thank you, and have a great evening. Thank you.
can sing too. Everybody. Quiet please, everybody quiet in the back.
ליבי במזרח ונוחי בסוף מערב איך אטעם את אשר אוכל ואיך לא בעדי
نساني كل الليل نساني نساني كل الليل كلاني بين الناجين
Zani Oh
תודה רבה, thank you very much.